Afternoon, it's me again. I'm at Castle Hill Farm this afternoon and we're bringing in the hay. We're baling some hay. Got the machines working there and come along on my journeys this afternoon. Be interested, they've got all sorts of machines here. We've got John Deere, we've got the Deutsch, we've got JCB. So I hope you enjoy it and let's have a look, let's get started. And if you like it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below, that'd be great. Anyway, onwards and upwards. And Matt's following her along with the JCB. Good afternoon, Matt. How are we doing? Afternoon. Are you going to give us a walk through the machines we got this afternoon?
Yeah.
In a minute, whenever's good for you.
Yeah, I'll grab this bale and then this grab and then yeah, have a chat then.
Thanks a lot then. See you in a bit. work.
Offload it.
Just in time. And with Steve, the owner now of the farm, Castle Hill Farm.
That's correct, yeah.
And this is your boy, is he?
It is, that's Henry, yeah.
And how old is Henry?
9.
9. Are you going to take off over your father's farm?
Maybe.
Maybe. So what we're doing this afternoon, Steve?
Yeah, haymaking obviously. Trying to chase the weather a bit.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
tomorrow's supposed to be a bit.
Well,
daunting.
tonight it's supposed to rain, so we would have preferred to have left this baby till tomorrow.
Yep.
But as it turned out, the moisture was fine. So yeah.
And I've got Steve, Matt now, who's going to come along and give us a description of the machines you got going this afternoon.
Oh, good on you then.
You said he's the better looking one, is that correct?
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Is
yeah,
he?
Younger,
Oh,
yeah.
Thanks for your time, Steve.
No worries.
See you later, Harry.
All right, come on.
Here's Matt. We've met Matt before on numerous occasions.
Howdy.
How we doing?
Fine, thank you.
Good.
Yeah.
Nice warm day for you.
It's been alright today, hasn't it?
So, start with the
Too
kit. First piece of kit you got. You got a JCB behind you, and that is just mainly for loading the bales.
Yeah, for loading the bales really. Just keeping up and can cart the trailers back to the yard and that.
Yeah.
Then
So what sort of
useful.
you got a bale grabbing on
This
the
is
JCB?
this is the flat 10. So this will pick up 10 conventionals at a time.
Right.
And that. A lot of people have flat 8s. The idea of our 10 system is as you build up the trailer, it ties itself in as you build up, so it's a more stable load and you don't need people standing on the trailers stacking it and tying it in.
Okay.
Is our idea. So the sled on the baler puts them out in 10s rather than 8 every time and that. So
Fantastic. Is this field this afternoon, or are you going on to another field?
Unfortunately, this is just it this afternoon.
Okay.
And that we have we have our fields over there in the distance as well.
Yeah.
That we cut when it said it was going to be dry.
Yeah.
And now apparently it's going to rain tonight. So
Yeah.
this, to be honest, is only just fit enough. If we weren't rushing, we would have just left this for tomorrow.
Yeah.
And that, but we thought we'd just push this field out.
But that field's
Get it.
cut, I noticed.
That field is cut, and that is not ready, unfortunately at all. That
No.
the moisture out there is still about 25% or
Yep.
so it's just too wet.
Could you not bale it for haylage or something like that?
If we were really desperate, we could do, but we like haylage as ryegrass, and it's a bit last minute calling a contractor to come and wrap up some.
Oh,
big
you
square
haven't
bales.
got a wrapping machine yourself?
No.
Okay, so moving on from the JCB, you've got a excuse me, a Deutsch tractor hovering around somewhere, isn't it?
Yeah, that was raking it all up earlier on, and that does on the days we're pushed. Well, on most days anyway, that the Deutsch will rake up everything for the baler, and then we've got a loader that we put on the Deutsch as well.
That's your tractor, isn't it?
Yeah, that's our one as well, and then that'll load alongside this, unloading, and generally this will be back at the barn, stacking into the barn when we're back, and the Deutsch will be carting our bales back and forth.
Okay, well I'll take a look at the Deutsch when it's back in the barn. What sort of horsepower is that Deutsch?
The Deutsch is 165 horsepower. Yeah.
But boosting to?
No boost, just 165.
165.
Yeah, 6-cylinder. Yeah, it's
a cracking tractor. Do you like
and
it?
It's fine. Yeah, it's all right.
Prefer it for the John Deere, or do you prefer the John Deere?
I don't really mind, to be honest. Yeah. I don't really. The colour of the tractors doesn't really bother me, and that I like that. That's quite decent.
Yeah,
that's all right.
We'll catch you on the way past, shall we?
Yeah.
Come on, follow me across.
Yeah, no, I prefer the John Deere's good for baling.
Yep.
On baling work is really good for fuel and like efficiency of it.
Yep.
It's really, really good. The Deutz is much better for road travel.
Oh, okay.
But that's only to do with the spec of the tractor.
Because I've caught you contracting before, haven't I? So
you've seen me. Yeah, with the Deutz and that grain cart and that we use that for. Yeah, we wouldn't ever use that.
Yeah, you had a good video last year of you doing the loading into the
down at Castle
silos.
Main. Yeah, that was it. Yeah.
So this tractor coming along here, we've got a John Deere.
This is a John Deere, I believe 6110 RC.
Yeah.
You have to double check the number on the side.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's just 110 horsepower, and this is a boost to 120, I believe.
Yeah, and what sort of van have we got behind it? We've got a small van.
This is a small spare baler, big light side.
Who's driving it though? So it's a massive
behind.
Yeah.
So it's a bit of a heavy lump in comparison to a normal flat 8 you can get.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's really, really good to be honest.
Yeah.
Like it.
So you won't be long in this build much longer, will you?
He'll be done. He's taking it slow because this is his first day here today.
Yep.
So he's taking it nice and slow, and that much rather it takes a little bit longer than go fast and break shear bolts or something like that. So
obviously, yeah.
It's better to take your time with it if need be. So
how many bales would you get off a field of this size?
not many this year.
Because it's a lot of dry weather. The grass is a bit.
So far, we've had about 20 to 30% less bales this year.
Is
than
this
last
first
year.
or second cut?
This is the one and only cut.
Oh, you're not taking any more?
Of these type of fields where you've got longer term meadowy grass, you will only get one good cut.
Right.
You'll never get a second cut off. You could use it for grazing a month or so after for some regrowth, but you would never get a second cut.
Oh, okay.
Especially as dry as it is.
Yeah.
We're struggling to get a decent second cut out of our ryegrass, which is a much faster growing grass than that.
Yeah. Would you have to with that second cut grass? Would you have to feed it a lot? Would you?
We do. Yeah. We cut first cut. We cut first cut for haylage beginning of June, just end of May, beginning of June generally. Then we put fertiliser on it. We put on 250 kilograms of 20-10-10.
Yep.
Which works well in the past, along with a bit of muck in spring and autumn. This year it hasn't quite grown as well as normal, but it's
We've
fine.
had weird weather this
but
year,
it's fine.
haven't we?
Exactly. You just it's fine.
We had a wet winter. It only rained twice, but
exactly.
And then only stopped once.
and then kept raining, and then stopped raining in whenever it was, end of March, I think.
And we've had
and then just been scorching weather that's set like concrete, and then it's rained all June. So we've struggled to make hay a lot this year, and that.
Okay.
So.
Well, thanks ever so much, Matt. I really appreciate your time.
No worries at all.
Chatting to me, and we'll see you again in future videos.
We shall do, I'm sure.
And I've got some drone shots of you. You're a bit fast for the tracking device, but we'll see how we get on. Thanks ever so much, then.
No problem.
Cheers, Matt.
Cheers.
Well, there you go. You got Matt and Steve. Steve's farm, and Matt's doing a bit of hay work. Nice video. Nice summer's day in Kent. Thanks for coming along my journeys. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed it, hit the like button, give me a thumbs up, and on the left down here there's the subscription button. It'd be great if you could press that button for me. As I say, thanks for coming along. I'm going to end the video now, and see you again. Cheerio.